I am Ike Jue, and now the details. We begin with the news that the Trade Union Congress TUC has issued at least a list of requests, which the federal government says it will take a look into considering them. Now, the spokesperson for the federal government, DELE ALAKE, who spoke with State House correspondents after a meeting between the federal government and the TUC, which lasted for about 3 hours, said the demands by the TUC looks practicable. ALAKE added that the absence of the NLC does not translate to an isolation of the group in the discussion, but that the federal government is making efforts to reach them as the parties agree to reconvene on Tuesday, 24 hours before the rescheduled strike by the NLC.
We promised you a few days ago, after we had the initial meeting with the labor movement, we said we were going to reconvene today to keep the engagement on in order to diffuse the tension in the land as a result of the withdrawal of subsidy, which is a reality. Now, we are very happy to announce to Nigerians that this engagement has been very productive. The TUC that attended today's meeting presented a list of demands, and those demands we have studied and we are going to present to Mr. President for his consideration. For those demands, we can announce to Nigerians that a lot of the items on the list are not impracticable. What we need to do is to study the numbers very well, and then we have asked the TUC to also give us a leeway to.
On their part, the TUC has maintained that the federal government, in the interest of social dialogue, revert the price of fuel while discussions continue. President of the TUC, Festus Osifo, said the union is hopeful as the federal government promised to look into their demands, the top which is a review of the current minimum wage, among others.
As you could recall, that we were all here on Wednesday last week, and after the meeting of Wednesday, government gave us their position and told us the reason why they did what they did. So on our part, government told us the reasons why they did what they did, but on our part, we did not agree with them. So they presented some of the things to us that they consider as palliatives. That with those items that they presented to us, that we should consider them in the meeting. But we told them no, that we cannot consider them in that meeting, that we are going back to call our respective organs. So we went back, we called the neck of Trade Union Congress of Nigeria on Friday. And during the neck meeting, the neck of TUC decided that because we already